when you do boxing, right, this is what you do. You test the opponent. You test them, and then you rotate a bit, then you test them again, then you test them again until you want them in certain page, then only you punch them. Correct? If you go watch all the professionals, they do this one. That's what we call jab, 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 right hook. For those of you who are in this sitting here right now, I assume all of you are property agent, right? Anyone who is not property agent here? No? No? Okay, good. Now, some of you are probably more senior than me in this field. You probably have used this platform before, right? Who has used this platform before? Raise your hand. iProperty. You've used this before, okay. So, before social media, most of the people, when they do internet marketing, they post their ad online. On what platform? iProperty, Muda, Property Guru, correct? And these are all the platforms that a lot of property agents has been using. So, this right now is what we call passive marketing. Everybody say passive marketing.
Passive marketing.
You know why is it called passive marketing? Because you put your listing up, the next thing you do is what?
Wait.
You wait and pray. People search and then they hit your spot, right? And then there's a lot of competition in terms of what? People want to fight for the first spot, right? Like in Muda, in iProperty, Property Guru. So how do you keep your listing at the first spot?
Feature.
You put feature, or you keep refreshing your ad, right? It takes money, first thing. And second thing, when people come in, you just think about, just put yourself into your buyer perspective, okay? You are a buyer. When you go to iProperty and search property, and there's a lot of listing, right? How do you sort the listing? How do you sort the listing? Price range. So sort cheapest to like more expensive, right? So this is what most of the property agents tend to do. They use fake pricing and put up there, correct? I'm sure a lot of you can relate, because when you go to iProperty and search, wow, really man, got this listing so cheap one, and you call, usually the agent says sold already, but you see the upload date is just this morning. How can it be sold that fast? Because people are fighting for that particular spot on the first place. And this is what they do. So why not, like, that's why a lot of people in year 2015, which is the year that I joined, seriously, I joined in year 2015 and so nearly into 2016 now. Starting, people introduce Facebook marketing, right? So I want to see who is already in this field in 2015, raise your hand. 2015. I see. Seriously, everyone sitting here, you, come on, Desmond, 2015, you are here already lah. I mean, a lot of you who haven't joined this field in year 2015, you probably can't imagine how was the market back then. 2015, right, when we run ad, right, social media ad especially, at the time, it's actually very simple. You do simply a picture and you do a few text and you boost a bit, then got people come already. Because why? That time nobody used this social media marketing, especially on Facebook. But just think about it. If it is so easy to get customers, do you think everyone will come and use this platform? Yes. And then at that time, 2016, 2017, a lot of people started teaching about Facebook marketing. So that's why it becomes a very red ocean, become a red ocean, because everybody has been fighting for that. But here's the thing, what is the difference between iProperty and also social media marketing? Because that one is what we call active marketing. Everybody say active marketing.
Active marketing.
Active marketing. Why? Because you are not waiting for people to search, but instead you are delivering the ad to people. So that's why when we talk about internet marketing, it's not just Facebook. A lot of you might be thinking, oh, when you run Facebook law. A lot of you might have missed out the first part, which is the passive marketing. Actually, you must do both. Because when you are delivering your ad to people, you must be waiting for people to come and search as well. You are capturing both sides. If you're not capturing both sides, that means you might be very active on Facebook marketing. You keep delivering your ad to people, you actively show the ad to people, right? And then that person see the ad, they never take action. Imagine this. I want you to imagine right now. You as a buyer, you saw the ad on Facebook, and then you never take action. But suddenly you thought, there's one property I see, which area, how much one? Then you go to Google and you search. Search on, then suddenly what pop up? iProperty. Usually the first search is iProperty one. Their marketing very good. And then they go in, they see someone else's listing, and then they go call the other people. And you lost the customer forever. So in Chinese we call it when you have 天罗, you forgot to put 帝王. You know what I'm saying? Who understand 天罗地王? Who don't understand 天罗地王? Okay, you understand? You don't know. Okay, that means you are actively delivering the ad to people. At the same time, you must be waiting for people to come and search. So you must do both, in fact. But to start, actually, you can start with social media marketing. So that's what I think most of you are here for today, to learn about this. Okay, so let me just okay. Oh, a bit too fast already. I want to ask you this question: why do you do marketing? So just remove yourself from whatever I have said earlier. Ask yourself this question: what's the main purpose of doing social media marketing, especially? I mean, the answer is there already, to get attention. Can we go back one slide? What attention are we getting?
Awareness.
People's eyeball. Okay? Put yourself into a position right now and start to think, whatever you do in your advertisement, right, you're fighting to get people's eyeball. Okay? If your ad, your picture, your text, your whatever fail to attract their attention, the ad is failed already. Because right now, just think about it. When you scroll Facebook, right, how fast do you scroll? Very fast, right? And when do you stop? When some picture is very interesting, catch your attention, and you stop, right? And how long do you stop? Maybe 1 second, maybe half second, and you continue scrolling already, right? This is your buyer's world right now. Okay? This is your buyer's world. That's why when you run ads, some of you probably, when you run ads, you probably understand what I'm talking about. Your impression rate is very high one, but then your click rate, your lead is actually very low. Okay? If you, that means your ad delivered to a lot of people, but not everyone will respond to you. Why? Because a lot of them just scroll through. Your ad failed to capture their attention. So in the social media marketing world, actually in fact in all marketing world, what you need to talk about is actually attention. So instead of just thinking about how can I go to Facebook and run an ad to sell something, why not think about in another perspective? How can I go to Facebook, run an ad, capture people's attention, then only you sell something? This should be the mindset after this talk today. Okay, can you go next? Okay, so if that is marketing to grab attention, right? I want to ask you this question: what about internet marketing? 3 times. Okay, among these three purposes, can you guys rank for me? Which one go first? Converting sales, database, or branding? Which one is the first one? Okay. Which collecting sales first? No. Collecting database first? Okay. Branding first? See, okay, this should be the distribution. Most people would confuse whether to do branding first or to collect database first. But I'm surprised nobody raised hand to say convert sales. Usually when I give seminar, I ask this question, a lot of people say, convert sales lah. Of course, to sell something ma. Right, because after I give the first 10-minute introduction, you probably understand it's not that lah. Okay, please review the answer. So, by right, it should be collecting database first. You might think, Adrian, collect database first. How come it's not branding first? Okay, because here's the thing. If you don't have your customer database, how do you do the branding? Who do you do the branding to? Think about this. When we talk about database, it's not just about collecting your customer email or phone number. They could just be your follower on Facebook, or simply as they send a message to you on Facebook Messenger. Okay, these are considered as database as well, because you have a way to redistribute your content to them. So after these two, collecting database, and you keep delivering your content to them, which is what we call branding, to tell them that you are the expert in your field, which in this case, all of you are property agent, you must have a certain branding. Whereas you are an investment consultant, or you are an own stay like expert, or you are expert in certain area, you need to have this kind of so-called branding, so that people, when they think about it, let's say think about Desmond. We know Desmond is very good at in terms of residential property. If you want to find house, find Desmond. So that's the kind of branding you want to create for your customer, for your database. Because here's the thing, I understand one. Here's the most frustrated thing right now in our market is when you do so hard to run an ad, the customer finally sign up. And when you call them, what they say? Oh, send me detail. Now, who faced this before? Raise your hand. Send me detail, and then when you send the detail, and what happens afterwards? They send your WhatsApp log, and then nothing happens already. You keep calling them, they don't answer, and you keep sending message, they don't reply anymore. Actually, you know why or not? Because there's a lot of people out there who are actually surveying, okay? And to them, you are just an information provider. Sorry, this is the sad truth. To them, you are just an information provider. So how can you stand out differently compared with other agents? They have to see you a lot more first before they ask you a question. So this is why I always talk about, right? When we talk about social media marketing, right? When you collected a customer database, you must have a way to follow up with them automatically. Think the keyword is automatically. If you have their phone number, can you automatically call them? Can you automatically send WhatsApp to them? Cannot. So, in terms of social media marketing, it's one of the best way in order for you to collect something that you can automatically follow up with them. Example, gather them into your Facebook group, your database. Gather them into your Facebook Messenger where you can keep blasting message to them. Gather them into your email database where you can keep on blasting email to them. This can be done automatically. So this should be the way that we must rethink our strategy instead of just thinking about collecting number. Okay? So yes, I understand. A lot of them are thinking, Adrian, if I don't have their phone number, how can I call them? Ask yourself this question. A lot of you are sitting here. Right now, if you receive an unknown phone number on your phone, what's your feeling? What's your feeling? Some people will think, oh, it's a lead calling me, right? Yes. So I feel the same way too. Like whenever there's an unknown phone number calling, I will answer one, definitely answer one. Because I know it could be some customer. Okay? But think about this. Your customer, are they as salesy as you? Do they have their phone number posted everywhere in the world? No, right? So when they suddenly receive an unknown phone number, what happens in their mind? Is this some kind of sales call? Is this a scam or whatever? People don't like to answer call anymore because a lot of us actually have a lot of things going on right now. Especially like all of you sitting here right now. If somebody call you on the phone right now, what happens to you? You have to walk out and answer the phone, correct? Is this some kind of like, it's disturbing your life? Yes. When you call your customer, sorry to say, you are actually disturbing their life. So a lot of them actually choose to consume all the content at their own will. Meaning, when they scroll Facebook, they see. Or when you send them a message, they will read. Because it's not disrupting their life. Make sense? So this is how our behavior has changed. Okay? Yes, you might be thinking, people still prefer to answer phone. Okay, give it 10 years. In 10 years time, people don't even like to answer phone anymore. I'll just tell you this fact right now. Because why? Think about this. Who would be your main buyer in 10 years time? Think about this. The millennials. Yes. The millennials, how old are they now? 18, 19. Right? 10 years time they become what? 28, 29. Perfect for first house, right? But these people behavior, do you think they prefer to answer call or see message? Ask yourself this question, then you know what I'm talking about. So that's why when I talk about social media marketing, it's not short term. This is all long-term thinking. You have to start thinking in 10 years' time, how can whatever money that you put into social media marketing right now help you in 10 years' time? Yes, you might be thinking, if I cannot ROI now, then am I wasting my money? So, okay, of course, here you must have some way to collect back your money, but that shouldn't be the main focus. Should be building the brand for a long term. Okay? So, let me go next. Okay, now, I want to tell you about this story. Okay, who likes story here? Raise your hand. Who likes to listen to a story? Okay, this story is actually a cake story. Okay, who listened to my cake story before? Okay, listen to one more time, can or not? Okay, bear with me. This time got slide one. Okay, so I want to tell this story. This story actually it actually faces when, it started when, imagine today right now is year 2019, right? Okay, put yourself 13 years before, which is 2006. That is before we have this. Before we have a smartphone. When is iPhone first introduced to the world? 2007. That's when iPhone is first introduced to the world. So back in 2006, what phone do you have? Everybody sitting here. Nokia. What else? Sony Ericsson. You have a Samsung flip phone, right? Who has a Samsung flip phone? Got color one. The time when you have a Samsung flip phone, you're super king already. But you don't have a smartphone, right? And in year 2006, is there Facebook yet? There is, not in Malaysia yet. Some started already, but actually it becomes popular in year 2007, 2008. So put yourself into that position, 2006, and you are a cake shop owner, and you want to start a new cake shop. Okay, tell me now, how would you do your marketing? Right? How would you do your marketing? I want to hear feedback. Magazine, okay. What else? Newspaper, flyers. What else? Offer. Okay. What else? TV. Free test. Flyers. What else? SMS blasting. What else? Banner. Okay. A lot of ways, right? Okay. Next question. What message do you put on all these marketing platforms? Buy two get one free. What else? Come on, just throw your idea. Discount.
First 100 people is free.
What?
First 100 people is free.
First 100 people free. What else?
Membership.
Sorry? Membership. Good one. What else? Collect point. Okay, that's actually all very good. Okay, but let me tell you what this shop actually did. This is a real story, by the way. Okay, year 2006, right? They wanted to create a new cake shop. So actually, when you want to start a shop, first of all, you have to have a physical shop, right? Then when you buy or rent the shop already, you need to do some renovation before you open the shop, correct? Okay, so when you want to renovate the shop, right? This is what happens. The shop is empty. So what you do is in year 2006, okay, no phone, no fast internet, how to do marketing? Okay, you put banner, and surrounding the shop, you can put like a very big banner that surrounds the shop, right? Say opening soon, what date? Correct? You can do that, right? So these are all very good. But this is what the shop owner actually did that time. Somebody said free cake just now, ma? Yes, that's what they did. But free cake alone is not enough. Come back to our first argument. When you want to do internet marketing, what is your first objective? Attention, and what else? Collect database. But if you just say free cake, can you collect database? No. So this is what they do. They actually do this. One more time. Don't just put phone number there. Okay? Give them a call, so-called call to action. Say, SMS this phone number with your name to entitle a free cake on opening. Is that a better strategy? Yeah? So at least what you can do is you can collect their phone number as the database. Okay, you might be thinking, okay, I just told you don't collect phone, but why this shop they collect phone? Because it was 13 years ago. 13 years ago, there wasn't like email, that kind of thing. So phone is the best way. Okay? And at that time, you know what's the best way to reach people? SMS. So when they collected the database, they actually collected 6,000 phone number. Okay, let me just explain their strategy. They actually did this in 1 month time. Before opening to actual opening, right? It's about one month time, 30 days. But how can they manage to collect so many phone numbers? So come back to the marketing strategy of how these people do, right? Think about this. If you want to open a cake shop and you have banner, where do you put your banner? Where should you put your banner? Sorry? Roadside. Human traffic. Specifically location where? School. Why? Children. Because what is cake for? Celebrate birthday is the main purpose, right? Yes, somebody buy for fun. But celebrating birthday is the main purpose, correct? So celebrating is the main purpose, and you should be targeting not kids, parents. Not normal adult, it's adult with kids. So school is one of the best way, kindergarten. So that's what they actually put all the banners there. So that's why they managed to collect all these phone numbers. Because all these people, got free cake, opening soon, okay lah. And by the way, put where? Put nearby the shop lah. Of course, put nearby the shop lah. That's the strategy that they did. Okay, but okay. Now let's go to the aim. They aim to collect the database. Then when they collected the 6,000 phone numbers, you know what happens next? 3 days before the actual launch, they blast an SMS out to all the subscribers. That time SMS can blast link. So then you know what they blast in the message? It says, oh, we are gonna give free cake tomorrow in our launching, and first 100 will get free cake. Now, when we say free cake on the banner, we didn't say 100 people, only 100 people will get, right? So if you want to get your free cake tomorrow, come and line up. So actually, like that day, about 1,005 people show up lah. So not a very good rate, maybe 20 something percent actually show up. But just think about it: if a shop has 1,000 something people outside lining up, is it a very crazy line? Okay. At that point, if you think about it, if the shop is just by the roadside, people drive car, pass by, see 1,005 people, what happens? They get curious about it. They might join the line. But that's not it. That's not the only thing. Before they actually allow these people to go in the shop and actually enjoy the free cake, this is what they do. When they're lining up, right, they have surveyor go and collect database from these people. Collect what database? Next. They collect even more database, and these are what they collected. 3 more. How many children do you have? When is their birthday and your house address? Now, why is this important? Why is birthday important? 3 days before your kid's birthday, we send you SMS lah. Can or not? To remind you, oh, you need to buy a cake. We are just around here. Now, actually, when I tell this story, right, you have to start thinking, how can you apply this strategy in your property marketing? Idea is the same one. Start collecting customer database, filter their need, and then when they need something, remind them lah, right? But if you might be thinking, hey Adrian, birthday 1 year once property cannot 1 year buy one lah. True. But maybe 3-4 years they might buy one. Who knows? Their friends might buy one. As long as you have a way to connect to these people, you have a way to do more sales afterwards. The best customer is your customer. Let me repeat. The best customer is your customer. The people who already bought from you is your best customer. The people who never bought from you, they are new customer. You need to spend time building relationship with these people. Then only they become your customer, and you give them more value, and then they continue to become your customer. Make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, now continue. I haven't finished the thing. Because right now I say only give 100 free cake, right? But got 1,000 people lining outside. What happened? Should you give everyone free cake, or should you limit to 100 people? I want to see. What do you think? 100 people. Who would say I want to give 1,000 people say all come and eat free cake lah? Who will give all? Give all. Okay, good. Actually, as a shop owner right now, you didn't expect the response so good ma. But right now got 1,000 people outside. Should you actually feel happy or sad? 2 times. Happy or sad? Happy, but you have to give a lot of free cake. A lot of free cake. So this strategy actually is not designed for you to lose money. Think about this. You can set rules. Today, when you come into my shop and eat free cake, right, you can only come in once. When you go out, you cannot come back in already. Make sense? Agree? Agree, Now imagine the people who come. Do you think they bring kids or not? They bring kids, right? So when they come in, one family, let's say 4 people 2 kids, 2 adults they eat cake. Do you think they'll bring water or not? Do you think they will bring their own water, come in, eat already, they drink their own water? Even if they bring their own water, they finish everything when they're lining up already. Correct? So what can you do? You give free cake, but water is not free. Now think about this. How much does a cake cost? 45 bucks. Okay? 45 bucks. But what about the actual capital for the cake? Give it 20 lah. 20 lah. Okay, so if you give out free cake, it actually takes you 50%. I consider very high cost already. Actually, cake a lot lesser than that. 20 per family, maybe they eat 2. Okay, they cannot tap out. They need to buy water, right? So yes, you might not be able to cover your full capital, but can you cover at least some of them? If the buy 5 is 10 ringgit already, but is your water that expensive? The cost, not expensive one, if you're able to find something. So actually there's a way for you to recover your cost. Then you're thinking, hey Adrian, then in the end, I still lose money. What? Yeah, you still lose money. But what do you have? You have 6,000 database. You're not losing money. You are investing your money to get back the customer database, which you can use in the future. Make sense? Learn something today? So I want to ask you this question. Right now, in your marketing journey, if you're only thinking about how can you make a one-time sale, then you are not thinking enough. Because if this cake shop didn't have a long-term plan, they would not give such a free cake strategy to attract all these customers and collect their database. What they are thinking right now is actually, I want to invest some money in, I collect all these people database, along the way, I can make more sales when it's their kid's birthday. If 1,000 people come and 1,500 people come and line up, their family, their kids, right? You think they only have 1 kid or 2 kids or 3 kids? On average, maybe 2 to 3 kids. That means from each customer, you can do their business maybe 2 to 3 times, right? And that way, when you keep doing business like this, they remember your brand. So, internet marketing works the same. Collect the database first, build the relationship with them so that you have a strong brand, and then from there you keep making the sales. But here's the thing. If your ad right now, all of your ads right now is focusing on getting your customer phone number. Yeah, I know it's very tempting one. Get your customer phone number, you can call them. Get your customer phone number, you can call them, and you can keep telling them, oh, this is a very good property, you must come and see the showroom blah 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 blah. Correct? It will work for some. A lot of people, if you want to do that way, they lost you when you try to follow up with them. Just ask yourself this question. Even if I give you 100 phone number, you say you are gonna call these people maybe 10 times, but who actually did that? Who actually calls your customer at least more than 10 times? You don't want. For me, myself personally, I started in year 2017, I started Facebook Messenger ad, which is when a lot of people don't even know what it is. Facebook Messenger ad, all of you has Facebook Messenger, right? Can I assume that all of you has Facebook Messenger? So what is Facebook Messenger ad? It's actually an ad, right, on Facebook where people see already, when they click, they send a Facebook message to you. To you. Now you might be thinking, they send a message to you, then you don't have phone number. Then how can you call them and contact them? Because they don't know there's something called a chatbot. So once you already have a chatbot, you can re-send message to these people. So throughout year 2017 until now, I have been building my messenger database, which until today, I'm still using it. Some people may feel very annoying and they left and they opt out, which I agree lah. Sometimes I send too many messages, people just can't take it. But what's the percentage, you ask me? I have almost 6,000 something database right now that I've counted lah. In like for real, I have roughly about 7,000, only 1,000 people left out already. But I have still 6,000 people who I can talk to anytime, you know. Even right now, after this, I want to go send a message, I just log on to my chatbot and I can blast them already. Versus if I give you 6,000 phone number, tell me how can you reach these people? It doesn't work the same. But yes, you might be thinking, call got more human touch ma. But what if I tell you messenger can have human touch too? Can you record yourself talking about certain project and send a message to them through messenger? And that way can you create human touch? You can do that too. But how many of you are willing to do that? How many of you are camera shy? Raise your hand. Camera shy. Don't dare to do camera one. Okay, I understand that. You can start by doing this, recording your voice. It works the same. Record your voice to explain to them about certain things, and when you blast to them, it's like 1 to 6,000 if you're like me. A lot of you may have more, because if you know what I'm talking about, probably you have run this ad before. Maybe when you build a database to 10,000, 20,000, think about this. This thing is scalable. Even if you have a way to call 6,000 people, I tell you, when you hit 10,000 people, you're gonna spend more time. When you hit 20,000 people, you are gonna spend more time. But if you build a chatbot to collect customer database in your messenger, when you hit 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, the workload is the same. Because it's all done by bot. Make sense? Yeah. So you have to start thinking a bit differently. Okay. So, here. Okay. Now, up at this point, okay, I have about 20 minutes more. I want to ask you this question. If you are a marketer right now, which one would you rather have? Would you rather have a perfect product or a perfect target audience? Which one? Who wants a perfect product that you can sell to anyone? Raise your hand. Anyone. Perfect product, okay. Who wants to have a perfect customer who buy anything? Okay, a lot of you are actually starting to cap the picture. When you are collecting database, you are actually collecting a group of people who buy something from you. Because here's the thing, who agrees that got iPhone here? Give me iPhone. Okay. Who is iPhone user here? iPhone user, raise your hand. Okay. Can I easily say that iPhone is one of the best phone in the world? Maybe 3 years ago lah, before Huawei lah, right? One of the best phone. Even Huawei is one of the best phone right now. Is everyone using Huawei here? Raise your hand. Huawei user. Okay, majority, but not everyone. Who is Samsung user? Raise your hand. Samsung. So these are the 3 biggest brands. All of them can easily claim themselves as the best phone, but why is not everybody using the same phone? Because today, no product in the world can fit everyone's need. Everyone has a different need. Huawei main advantage over the other phone is what? Camera. iPhone main advantage over the other phone is what? OS, simple. What about Samsung? The pen. I tell you, it's the pen. Because I love Samsung Note. Okay, anyways. So everybody has a different need, you see. So instead of looking for the perfect product, stop looking. But instead just think about this. iPhone user, raise your hand. iPhone user, I want to see again. If I suddenly offer you something, let's say iPad, would you consider? Versus Samsung tablet. Which one would you take? iPad law. Because you're already their customer. And then suddenly I offer you a MacBook versus a computer. Okay, some of you think MacBook a bit too expensive for. Okay, but a lot of you might give MacBook a thought because it's the same brand. So this is what we are trying to achieve here. Today, right now, if you to your customer is just a normal agent, what reason do they have to buy from you? I buy from you, buy from the other agent, same what? Why don't I just buy from the other agent? Who hear this before? Raise your hand. Like your customer said this to you before. That's because your customer don't know who you are. So if you can increase your online presence to show to your customer that you are someone who can provide so much more value to them, you think they won't buy from you? They won't even dare to ask discount from you. Because they know you're somebody. Yeah? So this is what you should be targeting to do to create online brand. Okay, I want to show you one example. Who here saw Dollar Shave Club before? Dollar Shave Club. Let me explain what was that all about. Okay. So the thing is this. The offer is this. Today, would you take this offer? Guys, can I see a show of hands? Guys here who shave? Raise your hand if you shave. Should be everyone, by the way. Okay. Who here use mechanical shaver? The machine one. Who use machine one? 100 to 200 bucks, maybe, right? Who here use disposable shaver? That you buy from Giant, maybe 4 per pack one. Okay, how much does it cost to buy 1 pack of shaver? How much does it cost? How much? 10 bucks, 10 bucks, Can how 1 pack can last you how long usually? How long? What's your name, by the way? Frederick. Never count. Huh? Long okay. Probably 1 or 2 months Okay, 1 or 2 months But here is one offer. Today you pay $1 per month, and they give you a very quality shaver every month. Who would take this deal? They send to your house every single month. You might consider this deal, right? Okay, now this is what they do. That's what it's called Dollar Shave Club. But the point of the video I showed just now, is it like very just for fun, 走销 like that? Correct or not? That video actually saved their company. Because the company, if you think about this, your business model is people give you $1 a month and you have to ship a very good quality. Point here is good quality, not the Japlang brand to people. Is your company making money or not? No, right? No, right? And think about this is in US. And why are they doing this initiative is because they want to, just think about this, US population is how much? 300 million. So let's say half of them is male, half of them female, 150 is male, maybe 10% of them is adult who shave. So it's 15 million, correct? So among the 15 million, let's say only 1% is their customer. It's how much? 150,000, something like that, correct? So if you have 150,000 subscribers, that means you have $150,000 a month. Isn't this good? Yeah, but think about the handling and shipping and everything. You need to ship to 150,000 a month. So you need a warehouse, you need a very strong team to do the logistics and everything. Do you think your company is making money or not? So why do they do that? Okay, of course, they do it for a reason. I'll explain that in a minute. But in year 2016, this company is being purchased by Unilever. You know Unilever, the brand? They purchased the company for $1 billion USD in year 2016. If you can see here, it says 2016. Okay. Now, when was the company formed? It was formed in year 2012. So 2012 to 2016, 4 years time, from 0 to 1 billion. Okay, yeah, it's very crazy, right? But that's not the main purpose of this company. But right now, can you tell me why Unilever will buy Dollar Shave Club? Why would they do that? They want to buy the customer database. Because they know by having this customer database, they can do a lot more. They can make a lot more money back from these people from other ways. But how? Here's the original Dollar Shave Club business model. Okay, they get a group of people who are interested in shaving. Okay, now put yourself into this position. You are a guy who shave. Okay, do you use cream or not? Who here use shaving cream? Raise your hand. Shaving cream. Some of you use shaving cream. So they suddenly send you an email. Hey, shaving cream discount. Would you consider to buy or not? Again, back to the story of if you are Apple user, suddenly Apple shows something else you will consider. It's the same thing because you want to associate with some brand that you know. Now, if you are a guy who shave and you use cream, then suddenly they give you offer for the cream wipe. Would you consider or not? Because if you use cream, you know it's very hard to wash the cream away. It's very slippery. You need special wipe. And if you're a guy who shave and you use cream and you wipe the cream away, do you shower or not? So they show you body cleanser. So this is the back end that's actually making money. So for yourself as a property agent, your marketing funnel, that's what you call a funnel. If you think about just making money upfront, that means you're not thinking long term. You have to first give them some deal that they cannot refuse, like a Dollar Shave Club deal. When they come in and keep following with them, finally you sell them something like this. This is where you actually make money. So Dollar Shave Club original model is like that one. So that's why Unilever would want to buy this, because they know, oh, if I buy this thing, I can sell so many other products, which is all the men's grooming item. Make sense? Yeah? So that's why today, actually my last slide, it's what we call a sales funnel. That's why the title here says social media plus sales funnel. Whatever that you try to think right now in your marketing campaign, it has to be in terms of these four perspectives. Your ad has to be targeted to collect database, which is what we call a lead magnet. Give something that is free for people that they will be interested to understand and get more value from you. Think about this. You should have a position like today you are out there, when you run ads, you are giving. Think in your perspective, what can you give to your customers so that they can feel that they take benefit from you? This is how the marketing world works. You give so much until the end. This is what we call funnel. You give people something, you get their phone number or their database, that means you collected them, and you continue giving them more value. That's what we call filtering. Some people will opt out. Some people will opt out. They just straight away don't want to listen for you, unsubscribe. block. Experienced that before? Too annoying ma? Those people are the people that we don't want. But some people stay because they really like your content. That's what we call second stage is filtering. And after filter, you need to give more value to even filter out who is the one who just play, want to be there. Who is the one who really wants something from you. Okay, finally only you sell them something. That's why what we call is a funnel. The back end is what? You have to think about how can you do all these things automatically. If you want to do one by one, I tell you very tired. And it won't be efficient. So that's why gather them into a way where you can automatically follow up with them. Let me repeat what are the main ways to do that. Messenger, email, and one more very important thing, Facebook group. You might be thinking, Facebook group is a way. Yes, because let me take this opportunity to explain something. You might be thinking, building a social media page, a business page yourself, and you collect a lot of followers, like a lot of people misconcept like is the best thing, but right now even you have a lot of likes, when you post something, you probably don't get a lot of engagement because a lot of likes is fake one. People can buy followers. But if you have someone into group, you cannot buy people to join group one. Get what I'm saying? Now, so people who actually join group, they must be a real human being, at least maybe some are fake account, but most of them will be real account. So when they are in the group, right, actually when you post something in the group, by the way, this is a new algorithm change in year 2019, just announced 2 months ago. Facebook changed the algorithm that if there's a post being posted into a group, it will gain a lot more priority compared to a post that's posted on your page. So that's why if you collected a group of people who are interested in whatever that you're selling or giving, learning, and you post something in that group, a lot more people will see one. It has a better organic reach. So if you're still not creating your group, you're missing out a big piece, by the way. So you might be thinking, Adrian, so what can I do to get them to join the group? This is the strategy I'll give you. Run a messenger ad. A messenger ad, let's say you have something free for them, let's say a free ebook. Who here download a free ebook before? Raise your hand. Online you see ad and then people ask you, you want to download a free ebook? Then you click download, raise your hand. You click before? And what do they ask you? They ask you to give them email, right? Correct? They email the book to you, but what happens afterwards? They keep sending you email. Okay, do the same thing for Messenger. If you want to download the ebook, you have to click to send a message to my Messenger, and your chatbot will reply an ebook download link or whatever for them. So boom, that way by just doing one action, they simply reply to your message inside the Messenger, they become your subscriber. So from there, maybe you can design a funnel like this. First, you give them a free ebook, then you set your chatbot. After 1 day after they download the free ebook, you give them another message. Oh, by the way, we have a special group exclusively for our members. If you join the group, you can watch a lot more video. Do you think the guy will join or not? They'll be interested, right? Because they want to learn a lot more from you, because they downloaded your ebook already, something like that. Okay, don't just use ebook as an example. Every other thing like article, analysis, report. For real estate, let's give something more practical. You can give them a report of an area. Think about this. If you want to use something, a lead magnet to attract people attention, and you are selling a property in Queens Bay area, okay, can you do such thing? Go to Queens Bay area, go to Google, screenshot the map, and then go to bricks.com, find out what is the per square foot price for all the condo in that area, and then tell your customer, if you want to download a full report of all the average price in this area, click send message and download it. Do you think they will click or not? If they are interested in property. That's why this is what we call lead magnet. Get them to come in, they send a message to you, you give them a free map for all the price. Now here's the thing, can they find out this information themselves? They can, but they're lazy. This is the world that we're living in now. If you're a bit more hardworking, you help them to gather the data, and then you give them for free. They come in, they become your subscriber, they get something for free. It's a free trade. After that, you follow up with them. Oh, by the way, we have a group, blah, blah, blah. If they join the group, now you have 2 ways to follow up with them. Messenger and also group. You can, for the same message that you want to follow up with your customer, you can post inside your group and you can send a messenger blast. Then after maybe like 1 or 2 weeks time, you can tell them something. Oh, by the way, sometimes I will give email updates to my customer one. Would you like to receive this kind of update? If you wish, just leave your email address and I will give you another free gift example. So they give you email. Now you have 3 ways to follow up with them. Group, messenger, email. Isn't that good? So among all this time, I never mentioned getting phone number or getting a WhatsApp message. But along the way, you can promote one. Okay, that's why remember just now I talked about Gary Vee just now. He has a book called, okay, who here play boxing? Raise your hand, boxing. Who here boxing one? No one play boxing, You play boxing one? Okay, so you are probably more pro than me lah. So I want to tell you one thing. But when you do boxing, right, this is what you do. You test the opponent, You test them, and then you rotate a bit, then you test them again, then you test them again until you want them in certain page, then only you punch them. Correct? If you go watch all the professionals, they do this one. That's what we call jab, 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 right hook. So when you are jabbing, right, you are actually not attacking your customer. You are actually giving them a space for them to actually go into some position. In business world, it's the same. Put yourself into a position that you are actually give until a point your customer feel guilty that they keep taking from you. And when then you give the right hook, you ask, hey, by the way, we have a new project launching this weekend. Would you want to come and have a look? Do you think they will come? Chances is higher because you're always giving. Finally, you ask. You're not taking, by the way, don't mistake asking and taking. It's two different things. The chances is higher. So this is how social media marketing works. Collect the database, build the relationship branding, and finally you ask for the sale. Oh, by the way, when they come, they don't even buy one. They might just want to come and see you because you're always there talking. So this is why I do my social media and everything. Okay. Now, I think this is pretty much everything I want to talk about. Okay. So let's go into Q&A right now. Q&A. Okay, let's go into Q&A. Who has question? Ask anything about marketing. Yes. What's your name?
Chan.
Hi, Chan. Chan, what is your question?
Can we handle one page or one with the group, with the 3%?
Again, say again.
Can we handle one page, the page or group in 3% with the 3%?
3 different accounts.
No. 3% handle one group or one page.
Okay, so that means like 3 different users are admin for a page and a group. Possible? Yes. So the question is, can you work as a team? Let's say 3 people work together to handle one Facebook page and a Facebook group. The answer is yes. You can actually go to your Facebook page admin setting and invite people who are your friend as your admin. So that means 3 of you, like 3 different personnel, can be the admin for that page, and every ad and every lead you can see. Yeah. So did that answer your question?
Yes, I know. I done this, but the feedback is better than one person to handle it.
Oh. Feedback, like as in what kind of feedback?
Maybe the page of the group will be famous for a long time. We want to flash 24 hours. Got any person reply? 可以讲华语吗？
可以讲华语，可以讲华语。
就是说3个人的一个 page 的话那个 feedback 会好一点，就是说假如有 customer 要问东西，我们带着一起去回答，还是给他 inform。
Okay, fair question. So what he's talking about is actually in terms of responding to the customer who inquire. Yes, when your page is actually grow until very big like myself, 6,000 people subscribe already, right? In my messenger. Sometimes it's very hard for me to reply everything by myself. Right? Yes, in that sense, yes, it's probably better if we have people, or you can consider this. Use a chatbot to reply most of the question. And then, if they really want a personalized response, this is what I usually do. Okay? In my bot, usually when they reply to me, I don't respond to them that well because I really don't get the time to see that. So if they want a personal response, I ask them to click a button to WhatsApp me. Then only I personally reply to them. Then think about this. Why is this step necessary? If they don't even want to click a WhatsApp message to talk to you, right? That means they're not so committed. So for me, is that I stand in the perspective is, if they are more committed to me, I will be more committed to them. Because my time is limited. But yes, of course, if you have a team of people, 3 people to reply at the same time, you can do that also. If your response is a lot lah. Of course, yes, and I for Jan's point, I want to add one point is that in this world right now, it's all about speed. Okay, because I have experienced this a few times already. When my customer WhatsApp me and I'm in a seminar like this talking to all of people, right, and I forgot to reply. Next thing after I reply, I said, oh, I already talked to other agent. Who here experienced this before? Experienced this before? This is all about speed, ma. So that's why you have to have something to talk to them. One of the best way to do that is use a bot to reply to their question. Use a chat bot to do that. So when they reply something, you can reply them some brief information first. And you can tell them, if you need some more detailed response, click the WhatsApp button to actually talk to our personnel. And our project expert will talk to you. Okay? That's one way to filter it. Any other question? Okay. Who likes story here? Raise your hand. Good. A lot of you here love story. Huh? Okay, now, the story is this. Okay. Have you seen this? Can you tell me what is this? No, it's actually a wolf. I want to tell you a wolf story. So today you hear a lot of story. You hear like cake story, Dollar Shave Club story, this and that. I want to end the session today by telling a wolf story. So, imagine right now you are a very good hunter. Okay, not you lah. Somebody imagine a very good hunter. Now he is in the forest. Okay, so he has his sniper ready. He point. He found a wolf. So before he fired the shot, he suddenly realized that the wolf is very pretty. Okay, so instead he said, I don't want to kill this wolf. So I changed the bullet. He take out the bullet, the killing bullet, and he put in a anesthetic. You know what is anesthetic? Yeah? So he changed it to anesthetic, used his viewfinder, find ready, fired a shot, boom, hit the wolf. The wolf fell asleep. Make sense? Okay, so now he go over there and see the wolf. The wolf is, wow, shit, the fur is so beautiful, the structure, everything. So he decided to rear the wolf. And he knows the wolf is a very wild creature. So it's not easy to tame the wolf. So this is what he do. He actually pick up the wolf, go put it on his truck, drive all the way back to his hut, and actually put the wolf into a cage like this. Except for the cage is an electrical fence. So 4 sides. So the next day, the wolf wake up. As a wolf, what is the first instinct that they will do? Escape lor. So the wolf wake up and see fence ma. What they do? They go want to climb out the fence ma. But the moment he touched, he got shocked. Say, wow, this thing shocked one. Okay, so try one fence already. So never mind, I tried the left one. Go, shock again. Then he go to the right one, touch again, shock again. I say, wow, this thing I never experienced before in my life. Okay lah, never mind, I go backward. I tried the other one. Also got shocked. Then I was saying, okay lah, my life is over lah, because I have been trapped here for the rest of my life for this fence. So he sit there. The hunter come back and feed him some food. He eat, sleep. Tomorrow wake up. Try again. Touch the thing. Shock again. Try 4 ways, and then finally he said, okay lah, never mind lah, since they are feeding me food, I'll just stay here lor. So one very life-changing day happened. There was a thunderstorm. So what happens in a thunderstorm is there's lightning, right? So the lightning actually struck the house electrical generator. Boom, the place go out of electricity. So what happens to the fence? No more electricity. We are human, we know. But does the wolf know? He doesn't know. So next day, the fence was not being fixed, right? I mean, won't be so fast, ma. The wolf wake up. Do you think the wolf will go and try to climb or not? He won't. Why would he? How does he know that the lightning will spoil everything? So he has been trained in a way to stay in the cage. That's the purpose of the hunter, right? Give you food every day, put you in the cage so you won't run out, ma. But here's the thing, he didn't manage to actually fix the electricity. But the wolf didn't even try. So the next day, one fine thing happened. A snake showed up. Wolf is very afraid of a snake one, because it's like their enemy or something lah. So the snake is approaching the cage. So the wolf saying, "Ayah, the fence got electricity lah, so I don't need to run lah. He cannot come in anyways ma." What? The snake comes in, easily snail through the cage. The wolf is shocked because the snake is not shocked. Okay, so he's now saying, "Oh shit, what should I do? What should I do? What do I do afterwards?" So he starts to back off. The snake is approaching. He starts to back off and back off. The snake is approaching, and then he has to, no choice lah, touch the thing. So, I was not shocked. Oh. He's surprised, you know. Why? Because he didn't know that the fences is not working anymore. So what he does is he climbs up the cage and run away. Now, the moral of the story is this. I want to ask you this question. Today, if you fail one time in marketing, you fail 2 times, you fail 3 times in marketing, and you say marketing doesn't work, and you stop for the rest of your life, what if there's really one good opportunity for you to do marketing and you missed it because you're not trying? This is the whole point of the story. Today, you may fail 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. But if you stop trying, you will never have a chance to break through. That's the story about the wolf. So ask yourself this question. Would you want to be the wolf? Do you want to be that wolf? No, right? So go back and start running your ads. Yes, it might burn your money a few times. You may fail, no lead, get fake lead, whatever. But seriously, marketing right now is like science. It's not math. You can't do 1 + 1 equals to 2. It's not that. It's more like science. You have to do this chemical plus that chemical equals to what chemical. And if you add this one some more, the end result is going to be different. It's science. It's more an experiment. Okay? So learn something today? Yeah? So, 2 hours already, and my time is up. I really want to thank you for all your time. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that my work is done, and yours is just begun. Thank you very much.
Hi，所以刚刚那 video 看完了。如果这是你看我的第一个 video 的话呢，我还有很多 video 给你看哦。你可以看看这个，或者是这个。其实这个好像不错，不然这个也可以看看。再不然的话，2个都看吧。记得别忘记 subscribe 哦。拜拜。